the invention that changed the world. It all started in the 1950s when the Soviet Union launched Sputnik into orbit. This came as a shock to all Americans and the United States, since even though the economy was booming, they had lacked something compared to the Soviets: science. This science disadvantage was starting to become worrying because currently the United States and the Soviet Union were competing in the space race, which was a huge part of the bigger standoff, the Cold War. Following this shock, the whole of the United States switched their attention to optimizing their scientific and technological capabilities. This triggered a nationwide funding epidemic, which led to the rise of things like NASA and ARPA. Along with this national scare, scientists feared the communication consequences that could arise as a result of a Soviet attack. This fear sparked an idea within scientist J.C.R. Licklider. He proposed a system where computers could communicate with each other, which he called an intergalactic network. This newfound ideation was then followed up by creation, but this time by another scientist by the name of Donald Davies. Davies created something by the name of packet switching, which allows for the transfer of info from computer to computer by breaking down information before delivering it to its destination. This new creation allowed for each packet of information to take its own path from place to place, which drastically lowered the vulnerability of the computer network. Then, as time went on, computers from universities across the globe started joining this and adding to this new network. However, even though the growth was exponential over time, the challenge of making a single worldwide network was becoming increasingly difficult, until a scientist by the name of Vinton Cerf created TCP, an invention that allowed all the networks from around the world to be connected. And what used to be called TCP is what we call the invention that changed the world, or more commonly known as the Internet.